We only got one or two options, family. We only got one or two options. One, rise above it all. Rise above it all. Two, drown in your own shit. Those are two options. We either gonna rise above it all or drown in our own shit. Which one you gonna do? Cause my mind already made up. And those that frequent here, regularly, I'm pretty sure that their mind made up too. If you knew, it's time that you make up your mind. Cause we only got one or two options. Rise above it all or drown in your own shit. You hear me? And pardon my French for those who sensitive to the ill. You heard? It's an honor to be here. I hope you're radiating, vibrating, operating, emanating, illustrating, and being the highest demonstration and the best version of yourself. Feeling good for no reason at all. Because I can't do that for you. You know, I'm radiating, operating, vibrating, emanating, and all that other good stuff I just mentioned. And reflection of y'all. Hoping y'all reflected me. I'm feeling the same way. Feeling good for no reason at all. It's an honor to be here. My name is Sawu. You hear me? Yeah. Rise above it all. Or drown in our mess. So since we chose to rise through our inner elevation, we become the example for others. You hear me? Somebody gotta show them what they could have been. You hear me? Somebody gotta show them what they could have been. Why not you? Why not you? See, we quick to holler, why me? When something occurring, not knowing what it's shaping us for, not knowing what it's molding us for, not knowing what it's learning us for, you know, through the teachings, other experiences, good, bad, or indifference. We quick to holler why me, cause people holler why me for good things too, because they don't want the responsibility that may come with the good that's occurring, you know. Good, bad, or different, you see. We quit to holler, why me? Why not me? Why not me? You hear me? Because if not you, who? see, it hit different when we start getting older. It hit different when we start maturing. It hit different when we start becoming responsible. It hit different when we start becoming accountable. Yeah, it hit different. It hit different. So if you here, welcome. I'm glad you made it. You hear me? Because there ain't no more cycles to repeat. We learned the lessons. We felt the pain. We embraced the healing. And we climbed up the spiral ladder, you know. So now we're in a new level, you know. I hope y'all is, cause I'm in a whole new timeline. You hear me? I'm in a whole new timeline. You you could tell when you in a for those of y'all that don't know. You could tell if you in a new timeline or not by how the peace that you have gained in your life how uncomfortable the peace you feel you have gained, you have acquired, you have built up in your life. How uncomfortable it feels. Peace feeling uncomfortable for a lot of us. I ain't gonna say for a lot of people. I'm gonna say for a lot of us. I'm gonna include myself because I am part of the journey. But peace feeling uncomfortable for a lot of us because we're not used to it. The quietness through our meditations, through our sitting still, you know, through our prayer, you know, so forth and so on. whatever exercises we put into practice, you know, the transformation is real. Even if you don't see it in yourself, the transformation is real. Everybody that know you see it. Everybody that know you see it. You hear me? So, thank you for allowing me to be a mirror. Don't stop coming. It works. It works. This light don't come from nowhere, you hear me? Yeah. It don't come from nowhere. It takes some work. And it take us to do it. We get to learn a lot. We get to learn a lot of great things from the people, places, and things in our life. But we even get to learn greater things through our own mistakes, especially if you hard-headed. Any hard-headed people out there? Because I know I wasn't the only one. You hear me? I say that because I remember a time when nobody couldn't tell me nothing, you know? And being ahead of my time and ahead of myself made it even much more harder, you know. Any of y'all was born ahead of y'all time and ahead of y'allself? I bet you they ain't make your life no easier for you. That difference. That difference you came here with. That spark that you came here with. That glow that you came here with. I bet you they didn't make your life no different. Your gifts, they make your life no different for you. Your gifts, they make your life no easier for you. You hear me? Your gifts, they make you be favored. You hear me? Amongst your friends, amongst your families. You hear me? Amongst passerbys. The things that you came here with, and life was gonna take you through some things so they could come up out you. Yeah, it came through some trials. It came through some errors. You hear me? It came through some mistakes. It came through some lessons, you know. But it came right on time, even if it don't look like it. If you here today, and I don't even just mean here on the other side of this video, if you here today, if you live. So this speaking to people that may not never see the video. See, because it's energy, this vibration, this frequency. But if you here today, you made it. And I'm being mindful of what word I want to use. But the enlightening thing about that is, you hear me? I'll say the enlightening thing about what I just said is, everybody don't know it. See, we made it. Any day, at any moment, is an opportunity to do something different. So we made it. Just what we're gonna do with the opportunity in the next moment that we get to have. You hear me? See, I was hard-headed. And being ahead of my time didn't make it no easier. It made it worse. You know? We only understand that later. And those that know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know? We only understand that. We only understand that later. You know? Due to the things that we have to go through over the span of, you know, our life. In this present timeline. You know, that's the way I figured it out. Regardless of how much we talk about past lives and parallel lives and multi-dimensions, you hear me? No matter how many places we at one time, you really, you know, when it comes to where you at, you only where you are. You heard? because it's easy to confuse and misconstrue and discombobulate, you know, a lot of things that was left behind for us to assist us on our journey. I just put it like that, you know. But I'm glad we made it. You know, we don't caught up with ourselves. That was the moral of where I was going at. You know, this present timeline gave us all the time that we would need to catch up with ourselves. You know, and if we wise, if we awake, if we aware, you hear me? If we enlightened, if we whatever. If we whatever those illustrious words that we like to use to sound like we know something to somebody, you hear me? I hope we be in that. We need to be acting like it. You hear me? Cause if not, around about this time right now, and they ain't even wearing a watch. It's telling on us. It's telling on you. You hear me? It's telling on you, you know. It's telling on you. So I hope you being. I hope we being what we've been saying. You know. If you saying if you saying you chosen, you know. If you saying you chosen, and we all are for something, good, bad, or indifferent. Everybody chosen for something. If you hit, you chose for something. You hear me? And many of us ain't nice to come here, but we here. You know. So what we gonna do with it? So if you chosen, you know, it's not about you being above nobody or better than nobody, you know, or beyond nobody. You chosen is it's not about being above the people. It's about knowing how to walk with them and bring them up with you. I don't know who needed to hear that, who it was to, or who it was for. But if you so chosen, it ain't about being above the people. It's about knowing how to walk with them. If you think of lying, go study the life of the ascended masters. Ain't no more cycles to repeat. We learned the lessons. And we moving up the spiral ladder. You hear me? Continue to become the best version of yourself. Even in ways that you had no idea of. And I say that for a reason. Become the best version of yourself in ways that you had no idea of. And in that, you becoming better than you never been. I ain't gonna stay long. I just came to tap in right before 12. I love y'all. My name is Sabu, and we're gonna do it again soon. Peace. Thanks for the likes, shares, comments, new subscribers. I see y'all. Welcome. Peekaboos and passerbys. I see y'all too. In the Common Conscious Family and Soul Child, y'all know what it is. Thanks for the likes, comments, share the message, like the message if you haven't by now, please. It don't cost you nothing. Show the love. Thanks for the donations. My cash app is $, Sabu the God. Other than that, man, I appreciate y'all just as much as y'all appreciate me. Love till we do it again. Stillness, abundance, love, and light, health, and wholeness. Peace.